Welcome back to Instant Replay. Recently, we sat down with the 2022 USL Goalkeeper of the Year, Jordan Farr. He had a crazy year last season for SAFC, and it all started in January when he wasn't even on any rosters. In fact, he thought his playing days might be over, but he relied on his faith and patience and waited for whatever might come his way. It turned out that 2022 would be the best year in his soccer career.
All the way from November 2021 to beginning to middle January, I had no team that was reaching out to sign me. Indy 11 denied my option, and I was kind of just waiting to hear calls. Was getting pretty much nothing. Had some coaching opportunities pop up, and there was like, maybe it's time to start transitioning. Maybe it's time to, maybe God's saying, hey, it's time to move on, and you've done well, and time to just go to the next chapter. And January hits and SAFC calls, and kind of the rest is history.
Farr then started for SAFC several games into the season after the sudden retirement of Christian Bonilla. Now, one of the things that has made Farr a leader is his ability to get the team together and do team activities. In this case, online gaming during road games, including Nintendo Switch and Super Smash Bros. The gaming became a real bonding routine for the team, but head coach Alan Marcina wasn't too sure about it at first.
At the beginning, you could tell he was kind of like, I don't know if I like this, like night before the game, one guy's kind of getting to bed, it's not like we're staying up late, but like, we're getting done around 9:30, 10, and some people have routines, and we kind of all had similar routines. That's why we played it. And so coach was I could see he's kind of skeptical, like we're really into it. And by the end of the year, he was like, guys, make sure you have time after dinner. We have the projector set up, the screen's ready, like everything should be good for you guys to Smash Brothers, like fantastic show. And like Dario, our assistant coach, is like always watching a little bit, seeing who's going to be the best that night. So it turned into a little bit of a, it's not kind of like a superstition, honestly. Is that what it'd be like before the game, like the rabbit's foot or whatever? So it's like, you could say, coach is kind of like that sometimes. It's all about routine.
Sounds like a fun routine. Towards the end of the regular season, as SAFC was about to wrap up the best record in the league, Jordan's wife, Allie, delivered their first child, a daughter. Farr was then introduced to all those sleepless nights parents experience when they bring home their baby. He had to balance being a new parent as well as help lead his team through the playoffs to the team's first ever league championship.
My wife is the only reason I was able to operate. Let's just put it that way. We had some really good communication prior, and it was really difficult and hard and amazing and wonderful all at the same time. But you're right, the lack of sleep was an intense part of it all. As a goalie, we're constantly preached to be like not too high and low. And I think there's a lot of truth to that in life as well when you do have amazing accomplishments, because now it's like Evie doesn't really even know any of that happens. So I can sit there and be like, here's my plaque. She's 5 months old. She's gonna look at me just as dad and, hey, can I get this? I need comfort, I need security, I need love from you. And so that's also a beautiful thing too, when you come home and it's like, she doesn't care about any of that. She might one day, but right now all she needs is me, and she doesn't know if I failed or succeeded at practice or at games. And so holding her and just seeing the pureness of who she was created to be, it's like, whoa, this puts it all in perspective. And so that to me is the biggest prize, and that's kind of what culminates all the accolades for me.
Farr and his family just moved into a new house here in San Antonio. His daughter is just 5 months old, and before the interview ended, Farr recorded this message to his daughter.
Well, Evie Jean, we've been praying for you for the last 4.5 years, and so seeing you for the first time in October was not only a dream come true, but a miracle and a prayer answered. And the culmination of all the success doesn't amount to how amazing and how loved you are by me and your mom. And we are so proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you're how you're gonna grow and who you're gonna be. And we already are just so in love with you already. So all of this is for you, and we hope to make you proud, to continue to make you proud.
That is awesome. We want to thank Jordan Farr for sitting down with us. You can see the entire interview online on the Instant Replay page at ksat.com and on the KSAT 12 YouTube channel.